teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's Lagway. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Completion makes it second and short. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the third down conversion.
Nice grab. It's Payne. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
It's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. the second down play. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Palmer. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And the Horned Frogs will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. Second and goal for the offense. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Looking to pass this time. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, TCU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The back's got it.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Boyd. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing, and the job he's now doing in the NFL. Even go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Looks right for a quick completion. Going toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Baker. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Baker. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. The pocket breaking down. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Palmer. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The home Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Smith. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab behind the line, it's Green. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm almost always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Horn Frogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Makes it second and short. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They're going to run it. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And the Spartans will have first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. That's a solid return after the interception.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the TCU offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. And the pass is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Heads out of bounds at the 44-yard line. The offense will take over there in good position. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He hands it off from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game, all the hype, the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They make the tackle fly. That play moves it inside the red zone.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. But where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
He got it. The field goal's good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Pulls it in. It's Boyd. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Spartans look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the right side on the toss. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense takes the field now. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down play coming up. To pass. It's Lagway. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Now they call a run. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Wasn't that excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
The Horned Frogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense will set up on first and 10. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
All that work you put in the summer with the receivers and the quarterbacks, this is where it pays off. This is where that trust really can play out. This receiver lines up on the right side of the formation, works all the way across, and the quarterback almost could close his eyes, knows exactly where his man will be, and puts it right on the money.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Spartans.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Bringing pressure. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, great job up front by this Spartan defensive line. And Chris, that's one thing. We're all the way back to George Perlis and all the guys like Nick Saban when he was the head coach at Michigan State. Always been physical and played tenacious defensive football, led by that defensive line.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. The sure hands. It's Smith.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pop over the middle. It's Smith. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The short completion at the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. As we reach the end of three, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He's looking to scramble, fighting off the defender. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Well, there it is. Finally, an opportunity to see what this guy can do with his legs. I think that's his best carry of the day, and it's off of a scramble. Something to keep in mind for him as he gets down to the end of this game. Maybe his legs could be the difference.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
The run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. The defense showing blitz here. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. offense facing second and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job with this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Boyd. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the TCU offense takes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Leaning on the run game here. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down at the 32.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. The sure hands. It's Baker. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That's the last thing that you could afford to do. Working with the lead in the fourth quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving. Now you've given your opponent a chance to get back into this game.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
That's the last thing this quarterback can do in this situation is take the sack. He should have just thrown the ball away. Now he's got to hurry up and get everybody up to the line of scrimmage and get back and being in an attack mode.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Finds his man. It's Lawson. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Handoff running right. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense play keep away and secure the victory. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.